Hey guys, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka. I plan to do back-to-back two reviews today because just feeling like it. So for the scent of the night, I'm wearing something I haven't worn in sometimes, but it's more like a comfort scent. Really like the smell of this. It's one of those old school classics, one of the best releases from this Giorgio Armani house. Sorry, Emporio Armani. Sorry, it's called Diamonds. Okay, check this out if you haven't. It's a very beautiful, lovely sort of a yeah. I get very comforting. Like this fragrance is very comforting on me. So if I'm going to sleep and stuff, nice fragrance for that. So kind of like cold weather. So I plan to do a full review of a fragrance which I did an unboxing of. So the second review we're gonna see this one, Club de Nuit Intense Women. All right, so check it out if you're really interested. It's a solid little fragrance. So now let's talk about the first review, which I promised to many of you. I know many people are waiting for this review. I hope I can keep it honest. I can keep it what I got so far from it. I can pass out all the information. Uh, so far, I got two bottles of it, and this fragrance is from House of Zara, the very hyped at this moment Zara White collection. All right, so I'll tell you everything, my thoughts of on it. Hold on. Yeah, sorry to get like cut the video in the middle. I took a pause because I just wanted. I don't know why, but I want to show you my backup bottle as well. I got two of these because I kind of had a feeling I'm gonna need a lot of sprays on this, and but moreover, I thought I was gonna love the smell of it. All right, so this fragrance, I'll show you the packaging. I'll tell you the smell, performance, who is it for, and most importantly, the fragrance. This fragrance try to copy. By now, you all know it's the ever so popular La Nuit L'Homme. I'll tell you how close it is to that. So my La Nuit L'Homme actually is 2014 bottle, but I'll talk about the current formulation as well. So here goes the box. First, when I saw the box, it looked like a old days video cassettes, like a VCR, VCP. If you if you are from that time, you remember cassettes, video cassette, video tapes we used to call it. So you just take it out from this side, but no, there's a little trick from here. Nothing comes out from this side. So basically, it opens from here. All right, and nothing much to the box. Just showing you. Comes very thin, light box. They give you beautiful little detailing here. That is the notes. I'll read it out, which is very convenient. It's good, and these are I think retailing like £9.99 plus whatever sales tax and whatnot, being sold I think in Bangladesh 2,200 taka by USB page. If you want, you can buy it, and it's made in Spain. Nothing much to the box, and I'll read the notes out from here. The bottle, however, I really like. The bottle is very sort of like a cool, old school. If you know, nothing fancy, but it's nice. Nice little bottle. It looks like ceramic, but I believe this is glass, just painted on. All right, and I believe there are three in the collection. Forgot the names. One is a Loam by YSL. That's clone. Other one is a thing La Nuit de l'Homme or L'Homme Intense, something I forgot totally. So anyway, the one I got is the hype train. So I went on the hype train. Here's the bottle. It says Zara. It says Y highlighted in the, it's kind of nice. Let's take a look at the bottle. Concentration is EDT, and is your batch code and sticker. I believe, yeah, or it's lasered, whatever. And it says a little detailing here, Zara. Sprayer on this works really fine. For me, for the price point, it cannot go wrong. Check this out. All right, shoots out a lot. All right, so now this fragrance, what are the notes in this? This is recent release. I believe Zara discontinued their fragrance every 1 year, so as long as it's available, go ahead and get a bottle of this. All right, I'm pretty sure the price is going to go high after a few months. So from this, you're going to get Oudi as a top note. Sorry, the classification is Oudi. Oudi. Bergamot, sage, lavender, green accords. And the heart, you get rose and clove. And the base, you get vetiver, patchouli, tonka bean, and musk. So that's what they provided. And I'm just going to tell you what I get from it. First of all, the fragrance, it's good, I feel, for unisex purposes. It smells very fresh. It smells very pleasant. It smells easy wear, and could be pulled off all year round, I guess. Any occasion, any season. The smell wise so far, I think I'm wearing something I told you just now, so I'm not wearing it again. Smell wise, how close is this is to La Nuit de L'Homme? I will tell you. All right. Imagine La Nuit de L'Homme had a sport version. Okay. What is a sport version? More citrus, more lightwear, not so heavy, more versatile. You can wear it outdoors, sort of like every day. La Nuit de L'Homme is a fragrance. It was never a beast mode fragrance, just for people who don't know this fragrance already. This is my 2014 bottle, the last decent batch. I guess I get 4 to 5 hours max with that 2 hours of, not two, 1.5 hour to 2 hours of projection. Then it stays nice sort of a period of time, but more like a 7 out of 10. Okay. The newer one, however, I smell it's not the juice color that matters, it's the smell. Smell wise, it smells more like more or less the same, but price point, it's got watered down. That's the truth. It was never beast mode, and imagine that got more watered down at the same price or more. So for that purpose, I think the smell in this, how is it different from the Y? Okay, this one, the top note, you get that cardamom and the bergamot, which is the most pleasing, like most winning, note, to my nose for this fragrance. And the dry down, it gets better and better. It gets sweet, it gets a little bit powdery, okay, and it gets a little bit mysterious and stuff, okay. So from that perspective, this is very well blended and very alluring scent. So compared to that, I believe that what you call the cardamom note is missing in this. It gives a bit more refreshing bergamot, and I believe this heart, it comes more after 20 minutes or so. It starts smelling really like La Nuit de L'Homme, and it's obviously not going to be the same quality or the same lasting power, but even the same smell. But I would say it's more like 90% to my nose. Why do I say that? The cloves, they put this as a note, I believe. Yeah, cloves and lavender is definitely there, is the same note breakdown as that La Nuit de L'Homme. I believe it's there, replaced by that clove note. And what it did for this is it kind of had that almost La Nuit de L'Homme, and it's a following a brother, which is like a sort of like a shadow, but not very watered down. It's not very strong, it's not very weak, it's somewhere like moderate. Okay, you're not gonna have a huge scent cloud or bubble around you or longevity of monster. Okay, so for that purpose, I do decanting, and I thought it's the perfect little fragrance to carry a decant around. All right, like this, 10 ml or so, whatever your decant bottle is, and you refresh every 2 hours to 3 hours. That way, you're gonna make it last all day, and you're gonna smell really pleasant. And I think the smell of it is really good. I would definitely recommend this. It's some people so far I introduced to. One brother said this smells generic to him. Okay, understood. Someone said it smells very close to La Nuit de L'Homme. Some people said I like it over La Nuit de L'Homme. So it has mixed reaction. But to me, if you ask me honestly speaking, this fragrance, it's a nice fragrance. I would suggest, if you have a budget option, like a budget problem or constraint, go buy 2 bottles of this, or at least one. You can go trigger happy 100 ml. The smell wise, 90% of La Nuit de L'Homme. Performance, very close or more than current version of La Nuit de L'Homme, and without breaking the bank. And it smells really, really good. It doesn't smell cheap. It doesn't smell like a very synthetic lavender and whatnot. You can wear it, as I told you, all year round, any purpose, any occasion, even gym. This is a good little fragrance. So I think Steven was spot on. Thanks to him for bringing it to our attention. So longevity and projection, I would say I get in the cold weather, like outside, 3 hours. Okay, if it's pushing 3.5 longevity with 1 hour of soft projection within 2 feet around you. Is it okay? Is it good? For the price point, I think it's fair. Okay, it could have been a little bit longer lasting. They could have made it, but I guess at that price point you cannot ask for more. If it smells close to La Nuit de L'Homme, that's a blessing already. So I would say it's a thumbs up for me. It's a great little fragrance. I really love it, and I think I did the right thing getting a backup bottle. And perfect, as I told you, to carry a decant around and smell like La Nuit de L'Homme all day, right? So longevity and projection, I'll give this like a 6, let's say 6, and projection, let's say 5. Smell of it, I'll give this very beautiful smell. I'll give it 8 out of 10. 8. Versatility, very good. 9 out of 10. All year round, I think you use it daytime, nighttime. It doesn't have that overbearing thing that La Nuit de l'Homme has, which makes it strictly for cold weather night time. All right. Uh, who would like it any age? I think it's a perfect little fragrance for people who are going to high school, college. If you're just carrying a fragrance, just to go through the school years, or maybe you're going for a trip, you just need a fragrance, like say camping, or you're going for a picnic and stuff. You just need to reapply, and you're not worried if it's gonna break. You're not gonna lose much. This is ideal little fragrance for that. All right. It smells darn good actually. Even if people never smell La Nuit de l'Homme, they would really like it as a fragrance on its own. So on a merit of its own, to me, this fragrance is 8 out of 10 because of the smell they captured. Very natural smell, lavender done right. It has that bergamot, a little bit spiciness. It's very pleasant to the nose, right? So 8 out of 10 is my assessment on Zara Y. Check it out if you haven't, and do let me know how you liked it. Take care, guys. Now let's move on to the second review. Bye bye.